the weekend here at Muscle in the Morning, and I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Friday, November 30th, 2018. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. To quote one of the most quotable bodybuilders of all time, Kai Green, thoughts can become things. And these days it looks like Ivana Ivusic has thoughts of smashing Wednesday morning back workouts into oblivion. 2 days ago, we saw the Ivusic camp drop a short clip from an early morning pull-up session where we catch the figure Olympian looking as good as ever. With all the big stars that we've got in the division right now, it feels like an athlete like Ivana flies under the radar sometimes, which is a shame because she really is an amazing talent. But with one major win under her belt, the casual figure fan, if there is such a thing, will start to realize just how great she is. Speaking of athletes who have great backs, it seems like classic physique all-star George Peterson knows exactly what to do with all those extra holiday calories he's been putting down. Throughout the week, we've seen GP3 trickle out a few photos to let the world know that he's still out there putting a hurting on his off-season. Even though he's been a top 3 athlete in the division for the past 2 years, for whatever reason, it still feels like he's way undervalued. But then again, that tends to happen when your fans only see you compete once every calendar year. But when you've got this kind of talent, you're never really more than one show away from reminding the world why you're still one of the best in the business. I'm sure there's probably some saying in football about not looking ahead to your next move until you've got the ball in your hands. But when you're staring the first Arnold Classic appearance dead in the face, the way Chase Savoie is, it's got to be pretty hard not to look at what's coming down the pike. Yesterday I saw an update from the men's physique standout who's currently about 13 weeks out from making his first trip to Columbus, and from the look of things, he seems like he's right on schedule. Chase is coming off a 2018 season where he put together a couple of really solid outings. But if he gets next season started off with a top 10 finish, it'll go a long way towards helping him make his way back to that Olympia stage. I had a conversation with a friend of mine who's a Philadelphia 76ers fan this past week, and he couldn't stop gushing about how much he loved Jimmy Butler, because he was gritty and tough, just like the city of Philadelphia was. And I think the words gritty and tough pretty much sum up classic physique competitor Amit Roy in a nutshell. Recently, we saw members of the Roy camp release a short clip from one of his first off-season back sessions, where we catch the former North American champ hammering out some heavy rack pulls. My sources inside the Roy camp tell me not to count him out yet, because this guy breaks the mold when it comes to heart and determination. And when you've got those two things working for you, impossible is one of those words that never even enters into the conversation. In the legendary words of Jalen Rose, you don't get what you earn, you get what you have the leverage to negotiate. And this week, Roelly Winklaar took to his Instagram with the hope of trying to negotiate a FERRARI out of the Camel crew out there at Oxygen Gym. Normally, I'm not somebody who caves into stuff like this, but when you're coming off the best season of your career, you're healthy and you seem like you're getting better with age, and you're out there smack dab in the middle of an ungodly amount of oil money where people are trading Ferraris like Priuses, why not give the man some horsepower? And here's the thing, he's so damn big that even if you do get him one, he probably couldn't squeeze his gargantuan physique in there anyway. So it's a win-win either way. Somebody get Bader Badai on the phone. Let's make this happen. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.